theory, this should be easier because you're gonna do a straight shot wire running underneath the bottom and then run it separately through the riser. But you know, nothing's ever easy. This is the clip. There's a video on it, I'll drop it in the link, that just how to depin it. So hopefully in the next video see, this will be depinned and we'll be finished the wiring to one side. So I got trimmer cord out of it for the controls. Hope you can see that. I just ran trimmer cord through there. I really want to do the throttle by wire first, so clip that. I'm gonna run another one through for the throttle by wire. What is that? Quick electrical tape onto here. I won't bore you with that. So I'm feeding and pulling. I got it through already. Do I have it on the throttle side? Oh, just kidding. Alright, both the plugs are through. So that's a beautiful thing about MX bars. It took me hours to do the other bars. And yes, it's over 100 degrees, so I'm sweating like a fat kid in a fucking candy factory. Let's see. Notch there, a little notch there, a little notch there. Yep. All good in the hood. Okay, as we continue, I depinned the connector. I'll drop a link to the video. Ryan Erlach does a good video on it. I could spend 10 minutes on it. I don't want to waste the time. We'll continue on running these wires. This is the right side switch. Throttle side, we're going to make sure it's the throttle side switch. And we're going to run this through. So as I feed it, you're going to pull through one end and feed through the other. That sits right there. Done. We're going to go to the other side now. We're going to feed through here. And when you see it come through the little hole, just take your tool. And it's through. Again, it couldn't be easier with the MX bars. The reason I'm not depinning this side is I don't have the big throttle by wire end sitting in there, so it should pull right through with ease. There it is. That is that. Now the controls are done. This control, just flip it on there. It'll just snap through. The wire runs right from the bottom up. A little bit tricky when you're getting it back on. Make sure your wires aren't pinched. Okay, I am waiting on heated grips. They are not coming from Utah Harley until Tuesday. But I still want to get as much as I can done. So, I'm going to do the right side throttle by wire. And the hand controls, that's the left side. We'll leave this to this side. Alright, there's a hole right here for the wiring. And it goes straight out the bottom. Like here. The throttle by wire side, we're going to pull this through first. That is through, going to feed it. This would be the right hand controls. It's all the way through. Hopefully that's enough to plug it in. We'll find out together. Alright, I'm gonna go run the left side control while I'm here. Okay, there's the connector. All the connectors are here. This is supposed to be long enough. It looks kind of short. Like I said, we'll find out. Wired up. They can go on right now. But now I gotta wait for the heated grips. But that's it. That's it in a nutshell. Alright, so now that the controls are in place, the wires are ran. You can button this up, but I can't, unfortunately, because I'm waiting on heated grips. But At this point, if you're not putting heated grips on, fast forward past the heated grip spot. Okay, heated grips are in. Thank you, Utah Harley Davidson. Alright, we're going to run the last of the wires. This is what I was waiting for. I'll run these two through. One's going to be, one runs to the second grip, and one runs to the power. When we get there, I'll show you that. Alright, what I do is when I tape these up, I stagger them so they're not one on top of the other. Then I'll do my fold, so I won't bore you with that. Alright, same shit, pull it through. There's already wires in here for the controls, so it might be a little bit more of a challenge. Just gotta kind of work it back and forth. Alright, right at the last second, just disconnected. It pulled out, but I had it through already. So I don't want to use too much tape on there, because then you're making it wider. But it worked. So just keep working it, and you gotta get this grip slid in. Remove prior to insulation. Tell you what I ain't doing. I'm not pulling that back out, so you just gotta cut it. Oh, it's hysterical. It's just a cap. It happens when you don't read directions. Right. Continue working this through. Slide that grip on. Like a glove. So this might be short. I shouldn't get ahead of myself, but I already read somewhere that it might be short and I might have to extend it. It's 2 wires. You just solder it, do it yourself. All right, we're going to continue working through the riser. Again, so this doesn't slide out, I flip it. And then tape it that way so it doesn't want to slide out. It'll pull up against the other tape. You get the point. Alright. Oh, that couldn't be any easier. You ever done apes? Yeah, it doesn't go like this. Alright, I'm going to untape all the wires now. Check your connections. I have to reconnect this side, the pins. Alright, now is when you take your picture out. Before you depinned it, to see how everything goes back. So it goes back in the water. And these simply just slide back in. And you'll hear it snap into place. Back in the right order. I'm going to push back in the rubber grommet on the bottom so it's waterproof. Alright, I got the Bung King top riser here. I'm going to open this up. I'm actually going to put it on. So this is all together, and I know how much wire I can pull out. It came with the hardware, because the black hardware. I was a little worried about that. So I'm going to put that on. Pull the wires out. I'm going to pop that on, and I'm just going to bolt it in. Not too loose, not too tight. You know, enough where it's just holding it together. Alright, I just got them hand tight. They're not going anywhere. Looking good. So real quick, I'm going to install the heated grip on throttle side. So this little plug pops out. Little plug pops out. You gotta fish out that pin. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. Fish out the pin. Otherwise, be careful, because I bent this on my other project when I did it on the Street Glide. But that's it. Those 2 pins plug in. Slide the grip on. Okay, and then reach in there. Let's go backwards a sec. Before you plug this side in, make sure you got the grip where you want it. So I'm going to line them up now. This one you can always move around a little bit. Alright, so now that I lined up. Now I'm going to plug it in. There's only one way it can go in. Let's see. So I get it in. Alright, so the controls have to slide over the grips. I'm going to put them in loosely until I can make some adjustments. Throw the cap back on. good. Everything seems to be working. Alright, now I'm going to move on to the bike. I want to plug everything and make sure it's working. I didn't pinch any wires or any nonsense like that.